Hey guys, welcome back to the Newbin Prince channel, and today I want to talk about another relationship topic, and it is relationship then versus now. I grew up with my grandparents back in the Caribbean, Jamaica, and I see many times where things was so questionable in a sense where I would ask why, they lived so long together, why the marriage last so long. And the more I question these things back then, obviously my grandfather have passed on. My grandma now would be 105 in a few weeks. But I used to wonder, like, when the time comes for me to have my own relationship, would my relationship last as long as my grandparents? Are those people in your own community that have relationships span over 25, 35, 50 years? And some of those people just know one man. Now we live in a culture where we pretty much change partner every 6 months. You know what I mean? So I understand that they use certain fundamental tools that was enabled to have them to respect their relationship. Now we have a relationship where our parents, our family members don't even know our partner. So our friends, yes, it's become our parents now. They know pretty much everything that is going on in our relationship. So we don't take our partner home to meet grandma, meet mom or dad anymore. It's all about our friends. We get all our approval from our friends. So in terms of depth, our relationship lack a lot of depth, because if you don't take these people, which means a lot, which is like your grandparents, aunties, uncles, mom, and for those which are for your relationship, I'm not going to say take your relationship home to those who are against it and you have all of those conflicts that are going to come at you like that. I'm saying, like, you have those people in a relationship, which means a lot, such as your parents. And it's nice if you can have your parents input, not necessarily in everything, let's be honest, but if you can have their approval in certain aspect of your relationship, and then they can offer their advice. So let's say, for example, there's a stage where you guys having issues or having like some down days, then they could chip in sometimes and encourage you to go through the phase, because obviously we all go through phases and stage in relationships. So they can able to offer you the wisdom that we need sometimes to help us over while that phase is really on. But because we pretty much cut off these people out of a relationship and only have this relationship to revolve only around our friends, so a lot of times our own friends will be going through the same similar situation, and they keep coming back and forth with each other with the same problem. So therefore, they don't have a solution. We don't have a solution for relationships. So sometimes we say, no, well, it's not working anymore. But if it was, like I said, have more the mature people involved where they can give us the wisdom, then pretty much we could take a step backwards and reflect on what we need to do properly or what we can improve on. And then obviously that could be a benefit for us and also a relationship. And the next area of a relationship that I want to talk on as well is the longevity of our relationship. It doesn't last long these days. The maximum relationship people, if you ask any general individual, how long have they ever been in a relationship for? A lot of times they're going to say, yeah, 6 months, a year, or 2 years, the max. And you look in our, like I said, maybe our aunties, our uncles, grandparents and moms, you're talking about 20, 30, 40, 50 years of relationship. Then how are we going to duplicate that if we don't want to learn from them? Yes, a lot of times we're quicker to say, yeah, they're from the old school relationship. But if they got old school techniques and tips that help them and still helping them today, then why can't we even implement some of those tips and tricks in our own relationship to help it to have the longevity and also put greater meaning in our own relationships? So we have to, like I said, the reason why we still have our aunties, uncles, and moms and dads sometimes, especially if they have a decent relationship, is for us to learn from them. It's for us sometimes when we're going through our own problems in our relationship, it's for us to reach out to grandma, to reach out to grandpa, same to dad or mom, or, some uncles or some aunties. It's not always going to get an answer from our friends, because like I said, a lot of times our friends is going through the same similar issues like we are, and a lot of times we cut off our family from a relationship and let our friends become our parents and everything, and our advisors and stuff like that. So sometimes we need to have that leverage where we have the older folks still can able to give us advice and help us to take our relationship from 6 months to 9 months to a year to 2 years to maybe 10 years. Who knows? We have to realize that back then it wasn't that, like I said, easy for them to hold those relationship out longer. But what they used back then, it was a tool, and it was called family. If you was to date back in the days, like in the olden days, then you have to take your partner home to make sure you introduce your partner to your parents and the family, and they're aware who you're dating, who you're with, and stuff like that. So like nowadays, like I said, we don't take our partner home until maybe you end up pregnant. Then mom wouldn't say, oh yeah, this is my baby father, Tony or Rob, or something like that, you know what I mean? But we need to look at what we can improve on and how we can use some of the old formulas of our, like I said, our older folks, and use it in our relationship and give it more meaning, give it more depth, and also we can achieve more with our partner. As long as it become a relationship between you two only, then you're going to have limitation. But as long as your relationship can spread across where diverse people can come in and, you know, give you advice and give you wisdom tips here and there, then yes, it can help you to have a more meaningful relationship with your partner. So like I said, if we encourage ourselves to I look into my grandparents and my aunties that have a relationship span well over 40 years for grandma, for my auntie over 35, going 38 years of marriage and stuff like that. And those who would never get married still, who, you know, last for over 25, 30 years as well. And I see things that I can adopt in my own relationship, and still trying to apply, you know, different things which can, you know, stimulate it. So we have to realize that we have to learn how to take our 6-month duration of relationship to a year, to 2 years, to 3 years. And we have to adapt to new information, and we also have to adapt to old techniques which still are effective. So like I said, I'm the Nubian Prince. If you like this video, and if you have old people around you which you can get knowledge and insight from for your relationship, seek this knowledge, because this is very priceless information, you know. So don't think these people are old people and they don't know what's happening. Trust me, they have a lot of wisdom to offer to us. So never cut them off, you know what I mean? So I'm the Nubian Prince. Thank you very much for listening. Please like, share, and subscribe for more relationship topics like these ones, and have a fantastic time. Thank you.